Aries, I'm definitely hearing nuns on the run or bands on the run or something to do with Whoopi or Goldberg or Golden Brown. To like someone that's called Brown, or your son is called Brown or Brownie, or someone has brown skin. Okay, but I'm hearing something to do around racial remarks, or the name Rachel, or a remark, or the name Mark, or marks on the skin, or something to do with someone's skin. I don't know. Skin him. Something to do with a snake. Pisces, Paula, Pucci, Pisces. But you can also, Aries, you can also watch this as a Scorpio of a placement of 4. So if you're an Aries, you can also watch Scorpio. And if you are a Scorpio, you can also watch this reading if you have a placement of. Yeah, so I'm going to not channel. Something to do with a knot, something to do around Pisces, something to do with the Channel Tunnel, something to do with London. Some of you could be from London, or the Channel Tunnel, something to do with London. Okay, London Bridge is falling down. Yeah, London spells London, coming, ready or not. So it's kind of like, are you coming to London? Or are you coming, something to do around, are you coming? Is what I'm hearing. Like, are you coming to London? Are you coming to Britain? Are you coming to somewhere? Something like that. Are you going to come over and visit and channel? Something to do with the Channel Tunnel. Something to do with channeling around Channon, Tatum, Shanna, Cheyenne, Diane, D.B. Brittany, no, you're not coming to Britain. Something to do with around, British, like the British Isles, something to do with Ireland also. Idaho, and are you coming to the British Isles? Some sort of, yeah. But some sort of like future plans of travelling is what I keep picking up, like the traveller. So someone could be a traveller, a Romany gypsy or something like that, and I'm travelling. Or I'm thinking, or I am going. It's kind of like that, are you going to come? So it's kind of like this, I'm thinking of travelling, because it's saying thinking king, something around Stephen, a king, which would be a lion, Leo, witch in the wardrobe, something around Alice, Alison, Abigail, Abbott, anybody beginning with A or B, Abby. Also, are you thinking of coming? Sorry, there was another message there, I kind of lost my flow. Something to do with around the Channel Tunnel, around possible energies of travelling. Okay, but these can also come up as very general. Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jason, very general readings also, and they can be very meaningless but meaningful also, because this would be me pretty much going to pick up my sister on Sunday night. Okay, I was saying in another reading where it came up where I said there are a load of crowd of people and there was music playing in the background, and are you going to like Wembley to watch something, blah blah blah. I ended up on my life path 7. I've got to go and pick up my sister pretty much from do a text run on Sunday, right? So rainy days and Mondays are Lorraine or Kelly, Lara. But rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Yeah, but anyway, something to do with, are you coming down, Danielle? Are you coming down? Are you coming round? I think they're going to come around tonight. I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Something to do with it doesn't seem to be. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Unless someone's just left and they're like, no, it doesn't seem to be anyone around anymore. Or I don't want to come around anymore. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's like, are you coming around? Are you coming over? Are you coming over to States? To the States? Are you coming over to the States, Stacey? Gavin James. Anyway, let's just go on with your reading. Anyway, so let's see. So, are they all in reverse? No. So, yeah, Aries. What they got going on from the 14th until the 21st of September for Aries. Show me the 14th until the 21st for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. Are you sure they're not? No, they're not. Are you sure? I don't know. Are they or not? Something to do around a Piscean energy. But this is like coming out. Like you really need to get out. You really need to like start getting away from all of this electricity, Steve. But like, I definitely get hearing like you really need to like get out the house. I really need to like stop thinking about something, stop working so hard, and actually like have a bit of a break and give my mind a rest. So it's a little bit like, right, I've now had my rest, like a resting period. A friend with weed is better, a friend with breasts and all the rest, and now they're dressed in leather. Something with the name Heather or Haley. Heather Millsy. There might be something to do with the gym, physical gym, like I forget what they call it, something Mills, which would be a trainer. Okay, Training Day. So something to do with around the film Training Day, which was who was that was in Training Day? God, what was his name now? I don't know. Deja Vu is also in Deja Vu. Someone's having deja vu, like something. There's no voodoo. Having a break, like just trying to start to think about one's sleep also. So I've actually just started my sleep apnea again. Jen, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. Because of the pressure being too high. I ain't going to go into my life, but I had word from the hospital and the doctors about giving up on the CPAP. But they just don't bother with you. They don't bother telling you, the pressure's too high and that's why you keep waking up every hour. So I tried it last night, turned it down to like 12 from 20. The pressure that I had on a CPAP was 20. So it was waking me up every like hour or so when it was kicking in. I was like, oh my God, I can't breathe, it's too much. They didn't say, look, just turn the pressure down. They was kind of like, oh, well, do you want to give up on it then? And, I'm kind of like, yeah, and I agreed to it. And now I thought, so I'll put it down to 12, and I actually slept with it on all night last night. So, that's the trouble with Britain when it comes to like hospitals and stuff like that. This person could work at a hospital. You might have a hospital appointment. You might have a doctor's appointment or something as well. But yeah, I'm also hearing no more lonely nights, never be another, no more guiding lights. Yeah, Paul McCartney, Pauline, put your Paulie, Paul, Jolie, you're right. Jolie. But yeah, no more sleepless nights. I'm not sleeping very well, or there is no more sleepless nights. So if you've been suffering with your sleeping, it might start picking up here. Could be overstressed, burdened also. It's a life path 9, could be Virgo. Okay, but like thinking quite a lot. Trying to not overanalyze situations. It could also be exhaustion, like physically exhausted. Like at the end of the day, I'm physically exhausted. Okay, but it would also be a placement of Libra or Pisces. Why? Because I can see the 3 swords that are in this person's head. Okay, so it would be a Piscean, 3 of swords, and it would also be a Libra because of the 2 that I started to see. So a 2 of swords and a 3 of swords. So it would be like a Libra. And then so it could be life path 2, life path 3. Okay, also. So that would be, yeah. No more lonely nights. This is a workload, like a heavy workload. So it's like a mother energy as well. But yeah, trying to relieve some of the stress. Steve's trying to relieve some of the stress. Because I'm hearing, like, would you like me to take some of the burden from you? That's what I'm hearing. Okay, would you like to be relieved? It depends what that is, Tyrone. But like, would you like to be relieved? Or would you like to leave Lee? Elijah, I've been promising that for ages. I told you you're bluffing. The never-ending rainbow of 9. Are you ever satisfied with what you have? Right. Satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction from Jackson or from my son. My son is driving me bonkers and up the wall, is what I'm hearing. My son is driving me crazy. Could be a Leo and Aquarian. Anyway, let's see. From the 14th until the 21st of September for Aries. 5. Wow, so some of you are really struggling with finances. These are all of those people that have been around this channel for a long time, that are married, not divorced, no money, can't leave the person I don't want to, bluffing, no money, can't get out, marriage, can't get out from it because I have no money. Okay, if you got money, you got money. Me, I have Aries in Jupiter, so that makes me extremely wealthy. Right, sorry, but yeah, that's a good placement for me. So yeah, business comes first, something going on around your children or your home. Okay, homeless, also homeless. I don't want to be homeless. I'm also hearing one hand in my pocket, Laura. But like I got one hand in my pocket and the other one giving a high five to a Sagittarius Taurus. So they're probably putting you down. There's probably argumentative energies around Sagittarius or Taurus energies or life path 5. If so, they could well be in the family. You might see a mixture of people that have Sag and Taurus, okay, around you. I just actually finished watching the Libra reading where that came up around Taurus that was in reverse, and it was a lot to do with Sagittarian Taurus, of someone that has a sharp, the name Melissa Sharp, Melanie, okay, shop, can you just go to the shop? Will everybody just stop getting shot? Someone smokes weed. Will we just stop getting shot? Somebody got shot. Don't know who that is. Somebody got shot. Okay. Somebody could have passed here, physically died. Sorry to give those messages. If it's happened, it is. I'm hearing like someone could have got shot here. JR, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. Or like shot. JR. Who shot JR? Who shot up JR? Shut up, JR. I'm hearing shut up, Jaya. Jai. Shut up, Jai. Shut up, Jay. Oh, just shut up, Jason. Shut up, Jason. There you go, Elijah. How long have you been speaking about Jason anyway? But like, shut up, Jason. 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 Anybody also beginning with like J? That would also be Deja Vu. Deja Vu. Deja Vu. Deja Vu. Deja Vu. Jaji. Jaji. Jaji? What the fuck is a Jaji? Anyway. Dada. This is something to do with the father of the children. Dada. Dad. Anyway. Let's see. Aries from the 14th until the 21st for Aries. Nine of Cups. Wow, y'all got a mixture energy here. Well, a lot of codependency, denial. If not, you're looking after your health and you're trying not to break your promise also. Because Nine of Cups can be a promise, but it can also be unsatisfied. Okay. Not satisfied of the circumstance that I'm already in. So that's really going to be around your family and stuff. It could be around weight, health. It could be yourself here on a diet program. I'm hearing a program. I'm on some sort of program. Fitness regime. Depends if you're doing well or not, but it can also be a codependent energy. So that might be why you find your children and stuff around your children codependent energies. Because if you find any placement of like Aries or 4, which would be Scorpio, you would be obsessed about your kids, right? And if you don't, it's your parent, it's that. But yeah, there's an obsession here. Nines can also be codependent, independent woman, socializing, but also analyzing. Too much analytical energy. Also Anne, the name Anna, Annabelle, also Bella. B, anybody also beginning with B. But I'm also hearing this because I can feel an energy of Scorpio, but you would if you have Aries or Scorpio in your chart, doesn't matter. If you're a 9, there's always a lot of energy of like this career kind of energy of codependency towards kids. Because Aries, you would classically come up as that. Like, even if you were a life path 4, you can watch it. Like, if you're a life path 4, so it'd be something to do around the house, the home, family. Because for a lot of you, these messages around, like, still married or something. I don't know. Aries 14th into the 21st. Aries 14th to the 21st. Because I can't really pick up on love life here, really. Ace of Swords. Some sort of direct communication. Direction. I need direction. Something to do with directing. Something to do with film. Or like director. I need you to direct things. Guiding. I need you to guide me. I need you to protect me. Someone's very protective or overprotective or protection. Like, I need to protect my energy and you need to protect yourself away from something. We need protection. Some of you, this is a witness protection program is what I'm picking up. Like a witness protection program, or Witten, the name Witten, or Whittlesea, something from Whittlesea. Like a witness protection program. Now, whatever that program is, I don't know. Program. Unless you're watching a program on a program, which would be computers. I'm watching a program on a program, The Sims. I'm playing The Sims. Simple, Simon. So it was Simon, Cynthia, Sassy, Sarah, Steve. Program. But protection. Yeah, looking into anything that is also financial protection as well. I'm financially protected. Nancy. Something to do with Nancy. Drew Barrymore. Something to do with Barry. Baz, Barry, Drew Barrymore. But they drew the first gun and the devil's son told me young gun. Gunned down. Someone was gunned down. Gunned down. Gunden. Guthrie, Govern, something to do with guitar playing. Or gun down. Get down, gun down. So this also comes up as Boris and also Biden. Right, because it was in the Capricorn, Gemini, Scorpio, which is 4, so this is still like an Aries / Scorpio reading. Get down syndrome. Somebody can have a Down syndrome or a disadvantaged child here of Down syndrome. Cinder fucking Rella. Something to do with Alice, Alison, chains, silver. I've got a silver spoon on a chain. It's been coming up. Heroin addiction. Yeah, runs through the family, addiction or heroin addiction. Yeah, I've got a silver spoon on a chain. Got those swollen hand blues. 15 channels of shit on my TV to choose from. I got electric lights. And I got second sight. Got amazing powers of observation. So it depends here if you've got money or not, because there's really a struggling with money. And if there isn't and you've got plenty, then there's just an energy here of... because this would really show really struggling for money, you know. Held for ransom. 14th until the 21st of September for the other person connected with Aries. 10 of Wands, man. Y'all got a lot of oppressive energy, but it is Virgo stuff going on, which are these 9 energies. But like a lot of oppressed or depressed, like depressed, hopelessly devoted to. So it's kind of like this hopelessly devoted to my children and working. Devoted to my work. This is also like travelling as well, like a heavy load of work that suddenly just piles up. Or a pile up. You see, this came up around an accident. Accident and emergency, A&E, people that work in hospitals. But like a pile up. Because I'm hearing my work is piling up, or there is a pile up. Motorway. Let's see, 14th until the 21st. Show me the other person connected to Aries during this time. Wow, so there is. I mean, you've got the King of Wands there. There's a sexual attraction for sure at someone at a distance, 10 of Wands. You got a paradox number there, Aries, Leo, Sag, could be yourselves. This could also be come up as father, mother energies, but it would also have other elements within the King of Wands as well. Obviously, Aries being 4 Scorpio, Leo, which would be Aquarian, also of 8. Sagittarius, 5 Taurus. Okay, which means these placements would be in your family here. People that have those placements. Some of you are really struggling financially here. This can just, to be quite honest with you, I mean, I can't see your love life, unless you're just fucking arguing with your love life. But I can see more just like generic day-to-day hustle and bustle, really. Just getting on with life, doing me thing, floating, doing it. And working it well. Working out, gym, looking after my weight, 14th into the 21st. The other person, Pisces, 3 on the other side of the world, on the other side of the planet. Whose side are you on anyway? Are you on my side? Yeah, I want to come over to your side. Because I'm definitely hearing, I want to come over to your side and I want to be on your side. I want to be by your side also. There is something around bees, Biden's or something, I don't know. But like, I want to be by your side. Stand by your man. So I'm going to stand by my man, or I'm standing by my word. Standing by, coming in for landing. Stand by for action. Stand by for action, Jackson, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. Like I said, if you guys have been going through this for ages, it's the same reading. If you're not, there's an energy here of Piscean here. But stand by, coming in. Because it's about movement. This side is all about movement. Because it's going towards a king. Which means that there is a connection there, but there's distance. There's slight distance, energy. Now, if you are distancing yourself from family or people, then you are, and you're distancing yourself from them. But if you're not, there's people in your energy where you are at a distance, but you are going towards. You see, you are going towards an energy, but it takes work. It's gonna take money, a whole lot of spending money to do it right. So if we're going to do it right, child, with my children and my kids and with my ex and my father, we're going to have to do it right this time. But it was also like this analytical energy of like, I really want to make sure that this is right this time and that it's a keeper. Okay, because this can be a goalkeeper, right? So it can be like, you know, smoke me a kipper and I'll be back for breakfast, but I want to make sure I do it right this time. I want to make sure that I get it right. Okay. Because there is something that stands between this, which is also distance, but it is also a King of Wands. Because it's about going forward. Like, I am going forward regardless into this King of Wands, but there is distance. But there is distance for this side. So to be quite honest with you, it's like a general week. If you're like struggling with your husband or your wife or your parents, that's here. That's here. Because a lot of you Virgo energies, you've been struggling for quite some time around like your husband and your ex and your wife and your married energies and, you know, those people. That's the same. That's always going to be the same. Because you're married, you have children or whatnot. You know, you might be single mothers here. Like, you're a single mother and you do it all. Okay, but you do have a connection here, some of you. But we're only really going to find out on the other side. These are going to be slightly less because it takes me ages to upload everything. Sorry if it's slightly not enough. I don't know because I can't tell. Even if I drew one more card, it's really not going to tell me too much. I've given you a few messages there. If you want to continue on with the reading, you get a plethora of them over on the full access bundle. But that is where they all go during the monthlies. So you've got yearlies, they're all over there. 6-month reading is over there still. And the weeklies and the monthlies and everything else, but they only go to the full access bundle at the moment. I'm going to do you another card and then clarify them and tell you roughly what you've got coming up around work, love, finances, talking, speaking, exes, whatever it is. I'll get the messages. Okay, but it will only be on the full access bundle provided below in the show more section. There are videos that tell you all about joining before you do if you want to. If you want to reach out for a personal reading, you can. There is also an email that is provided below. Let's find out what this story is more about over on the other side. Okay? All right, Aries, thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you over there.